Hi, welcome to Part of My Frenchie. This is me, 143. If you don't have a friend, you have a few now. Oh, Dave is on. Hi, Violet, and you are waiting. Yay, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got to back you up just a little bit because I have you a little bit too close. Welcome, 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 Friday night. I know it is not Saturday, and it is Friday, 7:30. Thank you for all coming in. We unfortunately we had to move everything from Saturday night to Friday night. Thank you for yay! Michelle is on too, yay! And our beautiful moderator is on. Hello, hello, hello. The girls are all being rambunctious, jumping around here too. Welcome everybody. So happy that everybody is on this evening. And thank you for bearing with me and jumping on Friday instead of Saturday. We have a lovely party planned. Oh, come here. We have a lovely party planned tomorrow night, so we had to move everything to today. So we're getting ready for that tomorrow. Rosie, come here. Rosie is playing with Coco underneath my couch. So as you can hear her barking around. So anyways, but yes, hello, hello. Oh, Patty's on now too. Hello, 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 Patty. Yay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad everybody is on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to have some fun tonight. I thought we would do I found some really, really great trivia stuff I wanted to throw on tonight. I thought we would just kind of do some trivia stuff and just I don't know, just do some crazy Friday night fun things. And I found a great Friday Frenchie find from this local. Well, I guess she's maybe not local, but it's a great Frenchie find. So Frenchie find of the week. So which I probably am going to go broke finding all these little Frenchie finds of mine. But where did I put the card for that? But once I locate that, because my Coco, right before I came on here, she decided to jump up on my table and she knocked everything over for me. Oh, here it is. No, I shouldn't say that, but she did. She knocked over a bunch of my stuff off my table. So here, I will. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, yay. Okay. Oh, let's see. I didn't even see this on the back. So anyways, so I was on Facebook. This past week, and one of the Facebook pages that I belong to, it's this one small business, and she sells all these wonderful Frenchie items, and it's all she does these wonderful little, I don't know, all different seasons, Valentine's Day and all your holidays and so forth. She does all these little cute little little art designs for Frenchies. She says she has these little cute little cards as well. And the story says, her story says, our story, Frenchie Friends, were established in 2019 as a hobby creating products and designs inspired from our love of French bulldogs. Over time, we found ourselves in a Frenchie obsessed community that brought so much joy to our lives. Today, they design and deliver Frenchie products that hope will bring smiles to all over, to the Frenchie friends out there. So this is the card that they have. And yeah, she has she said, thank you for supporting the small business. Such a very, very cute little card. And I'll put all the information in the information after the video and so forth, but really, really cute place. But it's called Frenchie. It's called Frenchie. Their email is info@FrenchieFriends. FrenchieFriendsBrand.com. And they have an Instagram, Frenchie Friends Brand Frenchie Friends brand. They have TikTok, Frenchie Friends brand, and thank you for supporting. Yeah, Frenchie Friends brand, and just such a cute little card, cute little picture. All this sucker for Frenchies. So anyway, so I'll show you what I ordered because they have sweatshirts. They have all sorts of cute little things. So this is what I ordered for Valentine's Day, and they sent this really cute little little sticker as well for Valentine's Day, which I thought was adorable. So let me show you what my Frenchie find of the week is. So I got this for Valentine's Day because I thought it was so cute. So it's a sweatshirt. So I thought that was so cute for Valentine's Day. So, and like I said, I'll put their information in the bio down there as well. I thought this was so cute, and great quality. The sweatshirt is great quality. So definitely check this business out. Tag, oh, Coco, she's underneath my couch and just doing bad things under there. I feel her. Yeah, right? So cute. And like I said, the quality is great. So cute. And they have so many different designs on their website. I know I'm going to get another one because it's just adorable. And the sizing is great. I got this one as this is a large. And typically I wear probably like a small medium anyways, but I got it. But I got it a little bit bigger, because it's winter and I like to wear a little bit bigger. But I'll tell you what, this is pretty big for a size large, but so cute, right? Absolutely cute. So I know I'll definitely probably be getting another one. And like I said, they have it for all seasons, but I thought this was so adorable. So adorable. But I'll put all their information too, because anyways, I like checking out all these little small businesses and things that they have. But definitely check their company out because and again, it only took maybe a week to get here. But when I saw their items online, I thought it was so darn cute. And I left the package that it came in upstairs. But here, can you let your bone? Here, come here. But here, come up here. Come here. So here's Rosie. Rosie's gonna say hello because I just grabbed her bone for her. Here's the potato. But yeah, so like I said, I'll put their information in the bio down there, and I'll post a bunch of stuff on there. But so darn cute. It came quickly. The quality is really nice, and just again, can't say enough about them. And just very nice. And when I sent them a message, the owner of the company, super sweet, very nice lady. So definitely, I love supporting businesses like this that just really take pride in what they do. So definitely check out places that just I love people that love what they do. So anyways, that is the Frenchie find of the week. So that is what is going on there. So how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing on this fabulous Friday? Everybody doing well? Oh, wait. Michelle was asking about, wait, what was it? I'm sorry. Hang on. If you want to review previous chats, asking about, the dog show. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. So my friends. Okay, let me go back up. So I apologize. My friends that was in the dog show. So So her Burmese mountain dog. She did go to the dog show in New York. She did not win there. However, and I'll have to post a picture because she did post some pictures on Facebook. There was some really cute pictures that were taken. But she did place there, but didn't, come out on top, but did such a great job. That's you know what, we've went on a couple like camping trips with it. That dog is a really good dog. Really good dog. But yeah, no, the dog did wonderful. Um, that's one thing about it. It's one thing about show dogs. They they lead this like show dog life, and then they also have like the life, the family life too, right? Um, even to get in the no, well, right. Michelle's comment was even to get in the competition is a big deal. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. That's always been one of my things. I've always wanted to be one of those people that show dogs. I've always thought that that was kind of like a fascinating. Um, um, oh, did it? So Dave said that the Doberman Pinscher won top award. I bet the Doberman Pinschers are beautiful dogs too, very smart. Um, but I've always wanted to be a person that shows dogs. Now, they, uh, I, I've always wanted to do that, and Coco is one that, even though she's deaf and so forth, I do want to get her into agility because I think she would make a fabulous agility dog. And we do have an organization here that they train Rosie. Um, oh my Rosie is just getting into all sorts of trouble down here. Um, she um, but it's- we do have an organization here, and will they do the little sheep dogs. They're the blind and the deaf dogs. They teach them agility, and so I'd like to get Coco involved in that because Coco is such a great agility dog, and I would love to see her do agility. And Rosie, come here. Rosie is getting into so much trouble over there, ripping things up. So somebody's going to have to go and get her right now. Come and, yep, somebody's going to have to go and take Rosie out because she's just not doing very well over in my corner there. Um, she's just going to have to go get it. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Penny is a, the Penny is a good name. Penny's a great name. Um, but aw, oh, really? I didn't know that. Your grandmother's dachshund's name was Penny. Oh, you know what? Penny is a solid name. That's a solid. That would be a great nickname for a person. I think. Hmm. Oh, oh, um, um, really? I didn't know that. Interesting. Wow. Yeah. No, that's a great name. So, well, how is the weather by? We had some snow today, so snow did come down a little bit today. So that was we thought that at least it didn't it didn't stick for too long. I thought it was going to be bad, but it did not. Um, so that was a very good thing. Did How was it in by how Dave and Patty? How was it by you? Did you guys get snow as well, or no? We got we did get snow, and the roads were bad for a little bit of time, but then it seemed to go away. So that was pretty that went away pretty quick. Um, and then it seemed to lighten up. So I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous because I was hoping that we weren't going to have a repeat of what we had. Oh, you know what, Michelle? You say you got a sunburn the other day working in the yard. You're not even funny. We're not even we're so yeah, we're so looking forward to the warm weather. I was I was I was actually just talking to one of a friend of mine. She's a travel agent, and I was just looking at booking at booking uh, uh, a vacation, and all I kept thinking today was, "Gosh, I can't wait for the warm weather." Cannot wait to not look at the snow anymore. Oh, get out in that sun. Oh, be on the beach again. Oh, I cannot wait to be out of this cold. Yikes. I'm so done. I'll tell you what, like this, I don't know. It seems like this, oh, yeah, travel agents are great people. Yes, they are. Yes. The moderator does a lot of bookings for pilots. So she does a lot of you know travel agent like things as well. So, but it's yeah, it's a very good occupation, so to speak. Hmm. So, but yeah, it is a fabulous Friday night. Everybody's looking forward to the Super Bowl. More more so, I think I always look more forward to the commercials. Although I was asking somebody at work today about the halftime show, and I can't remember who they said was the person that was doing the halftime show. Uh, Gosh, I can't remember moderator. Who's the halftime show person? Because they told the guy at work told me who it was, and I can't even tell you who I don't even know who it is. Some rabbit guy. You're gonna make fun of me. It's some rabbit guy. Um, I don't even know who the guy is. Patty, are you making fun of me? Yeah, it's some yeah, Bad Bunny, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, Bad Bunny. I knew it was some damn rabbit guy. I don't even know who that is. And I'm like, so maybe this is a popular guy. I've never heard of any of their songs, but maybe this is a thing where we're just now putting people on the Super Bowl that who knows? Maybe the guy is popular, possibly. I don't know, but whatever, right? It's probably a thing. Like I said, it's been a long week of work. Long week at work. We're in the process of um, I well, a lot of people don't watch the Super Bowl. Well, a lot of I don't. A lot of people. I usually just pay attention to the commercials a lot of the time, depending on who's in the Super Bowl, but I typically will pay attention to the commercials, and I have to my job I have to work on Sunday, so I'll be working, and kind of probably I'll have it on in the background. Well, Michelle's heard of him, so Violet loves football. Yeah, like some people like footballs. I'm not a huge football fan. I do like the Bears, and I do like some of the teams when they play, but not a huge football fan. But like I said, I'll probably have it on in the background, but I do have to work. We're in the process of doing our year-end reviews for the people at our work, so they're more concerned about their bonuses and things like that. So that's all I'm concentrated on, is making sure that they get their money and their promotions right now. That's what's most important to them, and that's what's most important to me, is to make sure that they get that. So um, that's what's important. Making sure everybody's happy, and they're happy at their job. That's what's the most important thing. So um, well, you know what, I'll tell you what, the rugby is, that's pretty brutal. I've watched rugby a few times. That's very brutal, compared to, well, I mean, football is brutal too, but rugby is really brutal. It's very brutal. There's a lot of really good looking rugby players too. um, but yeah, so we've got that going. I will say I do like watching they have the Puppy Bowl that's during the Super Bowl as well, where they have all the little puppies that run. So that's always cute to watch. So, um, there's that's going on. But I thought I pulled some really cool things that I thought we could run through. They had some good, really neat trivia and some dog facts that I thought we would find interesting to I threw out today. I thought we would start with some you know, Michelle said girl rugby is the roughest. Girl, you know what? Oh, okay, before I get into all this, girl sports, girl sports are like underrated, but some of the female sports are really really tough. We had we in I'm in Ohio, and they had a female like football team here in Dayton once, and I remember we went by because they had like, I don't know, tryouts or whatever the one time, and we went by to check those out, and I swear those girls looked like they were right out of prison. And I will tell you what, there's no way I would go out for that team. I mean, those girls were not messing around. You couldn't pay me to try out for something like that because you knew that you probably walk away with a broken arm or something. There's no way. The girls, they don't mess around. The girls, they, when they play sports, they're in it to win it, a lot of them. So so yeah, I wouldn't doubt girl rugby players are pretty rough and tough. That would not shock me at all. Same thing with like girl hockey players and so forth. They're tough too. I mean, I wouldn't sell women short by any means. They are a tough group of people, and depending on what they're playing. Um, oh yeah, yes, some yes. Somebody did used to play roller derby, and that would be me. Yes, I did do that. I did, and that was very tough. That was very very tough. Um, Played that. Yes, that was very that was very tough. And maybe I'll put up a picture. Um, yeah, yes. Oh yes, yes the yes the moderator used to be there. Yes, the moderator used to be there when her mother used to uh, push other women down. Yes, I was not a big bully. I was not a big bully at all. But that was, yeah, and that was very rough. That was very, but it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was. But I loved to roller skate. That was the thing. I loved to roller skate. So it's roller derby is when you love to roller skate and you love to knock people down when you roller skate. So it's fun on roller skates, right? I'll have to post I'll post a picture next time about on it. So, and it's funny because I was looking at my Facebook, the memories came up on my Facebook, and there was a thing where it said I had bruised my ribs or something from like 17 years ago from when I was doing roller derby. So, and gosh, I remember that. I, I, I was in the ER from that. I couldn't hardly breathe at night from how bad that hurt. Oof, that was awful. Absolutely awful. But oh well, that's what you do when you're younger, right? You do silly things, do absolutely silly things, and then you grow up and and then you're nice to people, and you talk about pet loss, and you try to save the world, right? Yes, tons of fun years. Yes, tons and tons of fun years. Mm, the best years. The best years. So, but so we've got. Let's see. this is so all right. So here's some fun facts. So I'll throw some dog fun facts at you, which I thought these were kind of interesting, right? So when dogs wag their tails, right? If your dog wags their tails to the right, it means they're happy. If they wag their tail to the left, it means that they're stressed. And if it's just in the middle, it means that there's no data, whatever that means. I thought that was weird. So yeah, if they wag it to the left, it means they're stressed. To the right, it means they're happy. Which, okay. Let's see here. It says dogs can sense when time passes. It says they know that when you're late, and they know when your routine changes. So yes, they know when you're gone for too long. And that always interests me because a lot of times people say, or they'll say, oh, yeah, your dog doesn't really know when you're gone for a long time. But according to science, it says that they do. Um, da, 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 da. Dogs have evolved so much that they can manipulate their own eyebrows. So yes, they can do their they can make their puppy dog face to manipulate you to make them look even sadder and to make make you fall in love with them even more. So they know how to do that. So I thought that was interesting. Let's see. Your dog misses you more than you think. Brain scans show that their reward center in their brain lights up when they smell you more than with food. So they miss you more than you think. So they love you more than they love their food. So I thought that was interesting as well. Let's see. Dogs dream just like humans. So when you do see them twitching, running, their little quiet barks, chasing squirrels and stuff like that, that is true. That's not just like, something that we're thinking isn't happening. And I think the moderator had sent me a video, which I don't have it here, but I'll have to post that on my next one too. The moderator sent me a video. The of Noir her tail was wagging in her sleep. She was totally knocked out, and her tail was all wagging in her sleep, and she was completely knocked out. But she was having a happy dream, and I think we all love that to watch when we watch our dogs sleep and so forth, and just knowing that they're happy. And let's see. Dogs can hear sounds 4 times further than humans can. However, they ignore us even more. So when we try to, tell them to go take a bath or whatever, they can ignore us as well. But technically, they can hear sounds 4 times further than humans. Dogs sweat, but they sweat through the pads on their paws. So they do sweat, but they only sweat through the pads on their paws. So that's a good food for thought, because if your dog is overheating, that's when you can take if your dog ever goes into overheat mode, you take alcohol and or when you're wetting them down, make sure you put like alcohol or the wet pads and stuff on their pads of their feet, because that's where they're sweating through. So they always say that if your dog's overheating, that's the first thing that you get cooled off is the pads of their feet, because that's where it's all coming out of. Let's see. Dogs have 3 eyelids. Surprise. The third one is for protection and moisture. So I don't know if anybody knew that. 3 eyelids. 3 eyelids. Did anybody know that dogs have 3 eyelids? I didn't know that. I thought that was an interesting one. Let's see. Some dogs are better at reading humans than chimpanzees. Eye contact, pointing, emotions. Dogs win when it comes to that. You had no clue about the eyelids, moderator? Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Dogs don't feel any guilt. They only fear consequences. Now they look guilty, but they don't fear any guilt. Or they don't feel guilt. They only fear consequences. So I thought that was interesting. Let's see what else. Let's see. Dogs can smell your emotions. Your sweat changes when you're stressed or happy, and they can tell. Thought that was interesting. Like our fingerprints are one of a kind. Every dog's nose print is one of a kind. So your dog's nose print is one of a kind, which is why a lot of times when when vets will take paw prints, they'll also sometimes take nose prints when our pets pass, which I thought that was kind of neat too. That's one of the newer things that they'll do too, is they'll take a nose print, which I think is kind of nice too. Dogs can understand up to 250 words. They can understand up to 250 words. And if they're anything like Rosie, they can ignore up to 249 of them. So if they're like the Rosie, they'll ignore up to 249 words, especially the ones that I say. And they, the top word being treats. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Dogs can sense time passing. They know when you're late. Let's see. Ooh, here we can do some cat stuff. Cats recognize their names and then they ignore it. Oh, yeah. Dave says he has Violet's nose prints all over his glasses. Well, that doesn't shock me. I bet. Has she warmed up any since since you guys had the power outage? That poor little dog all nestled up in front of the heater. Yeah, they had a power outage where they were at. Poor little Violet had to sit in front of the heater out there. Cats have a built-in GPS. They use Earth's magnetic field to navigate. That was interesting. Cats have a built-in GPS. They use Earth's magnetic field to navigate things around. Cats cannot taste anything sweet. They have zero sugar cravings. So they don't have any kind of like sweet palate. Cats will only meow at humans, not at other cats. So they only meow at other humans, not at other cats. Now they hiss at other cats, but they will not meow at other cats. Let's see. Slow blinking, when cats slow blink, that's the way a cat kisses. Cats also sweat through their pads on their paws. Let's see. Oh, dogs show guilt. Cats do not. Dogs fear consequences. Cats fear nothing. Let's see. How about this? Okay, so which breed of dog do you think is the smartest? Out of all the breeds, which breed of dogs do you think is the smartest breed of dogs? If you could guess. Michelle says, I knew a cat that moved and walked back to its old home about 3 times. That does not shock me. That does not shock me. Yeah, some of these dogs and cats, I mean, they're smart. They're very, very smart. I mean, they remember where they come from. Well, I mean, I've seen stories on TV as well where, some of these dogs and cats, or, dogs and animals, I mean, they'll go hundreds of miles, for years, and they'll find their owners and so forth. Oops. Oh, Dave says everyone he's ever owned is the smartest dog breed he's ever had. I don't know about that. I wouldn't say that about my own. Yeah. Well, according to the quote unquote facts, the smartest breed of dog they consider, but it says in parentheses they still ignore you, is the border collie. They consider the border collie the smartest dog out there. Which I guess the border collie's a smart dog, right? That's what they consider the smartest dog. How many teeth does an adult dog have? Any guesses on that? Any guesses on how many teeth an adult dog has? Coco, what are you doing? Uh oh, Coco's room. Come here. Come here, Coco. Come here. I think Coco's. I don't know what Coco's doing. Come here. An adult dog. Oops. Uh oh. 35. Ah, Dave says, let me count the marks on my arm. No, it says an adult dog has 42 teeth. An adult dog has 42 teeth. Um, and they use all of them on your shoes. Why do dogs spin before they lay down? Why do dogs spin before they lay down? It says it's an ancient instinct to flatten grass, which I find that interesting. I used to think that they did that as like some sort of like security thing or whatever, but I guess not. It says it's an ancient instinct to flatten grass, um, which is weird. What Noir does it like for 10 times? Oh, 10 minutes every night. Oh, I know, right? I I I know. Well, so do Lola's the same way. Lola will take 10 years to lay down before she finds like a spot. Um, can dogs see color? Yes, mostly blue and yellow, not colorblind, just selective. Now that's interesting too, and I think orange is another one as well because when when Rosie was in when Rosie was in puppy school, she has a blanket where you'd have to roll out this blanket, and that's what they would teach her to, like her go and stay blanket, and you'd roll it out, and they'd have to go and you go and they'd go, oh, go lay and stay, and she'd have to go and stay there. Well, the colors on the blanket were blue and orange, and the colors were specific because I guess that's the specific colors mostly that dogs could see. And I thought that was interesting because the bolder the colors, those are the mostly the colors that dogs could see better. So let's see. Oh, Dave said that dogs spin before they lay down because it irritates them. Yeah, to flatten grass. Um, let's see. Let's see here. Why do dogs tilt their heads? And it says here, dogs tilt their heads to hear better and to emotionally manipulate you. I like that. Uh, let's see. Oh, here, this one will be for the moderator. Why do dogs kick after pooping? Noir is big on this one. She kicks 1,000 times after she uses the bathroom. And dogs kick after that to mark their territory with their scent glands, meaning this is my poop. Yes, and exactly. And so she after Noir goes to the bathroom, she will fly throw grass all over the place like a crazy dog. Um, yes, and yeah, she always waits till you're down there, like picking everything up to like throw grass all over the place. But yeah, but she, but now we know, moderator, that she's doing this in order to mark her territory, and she's doing this now to mark her territory. So, uh, you- Michelle says that Bubba does it and calls it his manly dance. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, and it's funny. It's like it's some like weird kind of thing. Um, what which breed of dog has a blue tongue? I didn't even know there was a dog breed with a blue tongue. It's a Chow Chow and a Shar Pei. Chow Chows and Shar Peis have blue tongues. Hmm. Here's another one. Why do dogs chase their tails? Why do dogs chase their tails? Oh yeah. Oh. See, Dave knew Chow Chows. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know Chow Chows. I didn't know dogs had blue tongues. See, Dave, you're smart, and you might want to get that on a recording. Hmm. Why do dogs chase their tails? Yeah. No toys. It says they chase their tails out of boredom, curiosity, or if they have a personal beef about something. So I guess if they're mad about something. Um, the next one. Can dogs recognize their name? Can dogs recognize their name? It says yes. Plus, they can recognize nicknames, even though they pretend not to hear them. Michelle says yes. Yes, to show that they're crazy. I'm, that's for shows that, is that Michelle, is that show they're crazy about chasing their tails? I think so. Well, I can't remember. We used to have I can't remember which one of my dogs used to chase the other dog's tail. Um, oh, yeah, I agree. Our dogs recognize their names and all the pet names that we give them and their middle names and everything else we call them. I mean, Rosie knows her name. We call her, Princess Potato, and we call them, 50 other names. And then of course they recognize our names and everything else. So, uh, let's see here. Oh, here's a okay. So here's a good trivia question. How old is the oldest dog that ever been recorded as being alive? So how old is the oldest dog that has ever lived that has been recorded? How old do you think is the oldest dog to ever live? If you had to guess. And honestly, this doesn't seem. Oh, Dave is close. You're very close. Oh, Dave is closer than the moderator. I think Patty left. I don't know where Patty went. Yeah, Dave is close right now. Mm. How old is the oldest? How old is the oldest dog to live? Do we think? Oh, or recorded anyways. Yeah, but you're real close, Dave. I'm gonna give it one more minute, and I'll say what it is. And honestly, it doesn't seem. I mean, I guess it seems old for a dog, but it doesn't seem that old. Oh, Patty says 30. Okay, well, Patty's close. Okay. Well, 29. So 29 years old is the oldest living dog recorded. So still, I mean, that's pretty good. And it says in parentheses, it says ancient wizard. So I don't know if that is the name of the dog. I don't know what that means, but I'll have to look that up. Um, what is the most common dog name? So it lists like two dog names for a male and a female. So Max is one, and then Bella is the other. So Max and Bella. Can dogs smell fear? Yes, and they're good at hiding that. That's interesting. Let's see here. Mhm. Why do dogs love squeaky toys? I thought this is an interesting one. Why do dogs love squeaky toys? Let's see. So 29, how much would that be in dog years? So 29, so I guess if 7, let's see here. 29 in dog years, that would be, let's see. Let me get out I will tell you right now. Let's see. If it is, where's my thing here? If we've got 29, that would be, well, if it, so, oh, okay, so Dave says, I was going to say 203. So 203 or 207. Yeah, 203 or 207. Yeah, that's a long time for a dog. Yeah. Wow. That's a crazy, crazy long time for a dog. But I wonder what type of dog that is, or that was. But um, yes, but it says why do dogs love squeaky toys? But it says because they sound like prey, and it says that it makes it adorable. It says that it sounds like prey, but it makes it adorable. Like, okay. It says now next one it says puppies are born both deaf and blind. Dogs can get jealous, which we know because Rosie is definitely jealous of everything. Not in a bad way though. Rosie's Rosie's a good jealous. She's not Rosie doesn't get mean jealous. She's Rosie's one of those where if she sees here, come here. Come here. Rosie's one of those if she sees me like petting Coco or whatever, she'll just come and like push her out of the way, rather than she's not a biter or anything by any means, but yeah, Rosie gets extremely jealous with regards to things like that. And imagine, oh, I know, right? Could you? I know. Could you, man? With you know what? You're right, Michelle. Like, I mean, with who knows? I mean, it's almost scary to think with modern technology and things. You know what we. I hate to say it. Like, I mean, could people honestly could people play God and prolong life like that? I don't know, right? I mean, would or like if we could like prolong or start prolonging life on animals and things like that, I mean, would it be I don't know, would it be I don't know. Would it be I don't know, would it be the same kind of I don't would it be mutate I don't know. Would it be the same kind of animal? Would it be mutated? I don't know. I just don't know how that I don't know how that would be. I don't know how it would be if you kind of played God with something like that. I don't know. Um, I don't know. It gets scary anytime when I think when science messes with things, but who knows? I mean, it might be. Yeah, I mean, who? I mean, hell, what people back in the days used to only live to be 20, 30 years old, and now we live to be 100 years old, right? So what's saying that years from now dogs can't live to be 70 years old? So who knows? I don't know. um I guess anything's possible. It'd be nice if they lived longer than what they do now. I mean, it'd be heck of a lot nicer, as long as they're in good shape. That would be the positive. So that's what I would like, anyways. But uh, let's see. So right, little Frankenstein's, but better. Right. I get exactly, exactly. I always, I'm sitting there and I was thinking about that. And I was thinking of that movie Pet Cemetery, and just how those God, movie used to scare me, where the people their pets came back from the dead, and they were just like, oh, they were just a mess. But seriously, you just never, you never know. Like I said, but as we evolve as a society, or as things get better, you just never know, what can happen with modern technology. And I know that was a great movie, right? It's a great movie and a great concept. Just you know, definitely, definitely scary. Definitely scary. I remember seeing that movie in the movie theaters years and years ago, uh, years and years ago. But definitely a classic for sure, for sure. But and that poor cat that came back, and just yeah, and then just all sorts of. Then it just after the cat, then it just went all off the rails after that. Then they just got all crazy with throwing the people in there, and then nothing good came out of it after that. Yeah, exactly. Pet zombies and ugh. Um, I don't know about uh, Michelle. Do they have like pet cemeteries out there? We have quite a few out, like here in Ohio. We have there's quite a few people that actually like bury out in pet cemeteries and so forth. Um, there's one actually right down the street from our work. Get Svengoolie. No, yeah, no, no, yeah, pet zombies. No, but we have like regular like actual pet cemeteries, and I mean nice ones anyways, not like weird ones. But yeah, we have like really nice pet cemeteries here. And when I when I had my when I was doing actual pet loss groups, there was quite a few people that actually buried their pets in some of the pet cemeteries, and just nice. I mean, it and going to some of these cemeteries, I mean, there was all sorts of animals in the pet cemeteries. I mean, there was horses in there. There was all sorts of things in there. So, I mean, it wasn't just limited to dogs and cats and things. It was all sorts of animals in there, and um, just beautiful places. And we actually have uh, places here as well that you can have a full like pet funeral if you wanted to, which is I mean, that's nice if that's what people need. And which again, we'll talk about that on Tuesday. I know I said I don't talk about that on that, but um, yeah, no, yeah, oh yeah. Well, you know what? One day I'll do a video on that. I'll go out and take a video on some of our pet cemeteries, because we do have some really nice ones, and I'll go out and do a walk on them, because some of the really cool things about the cemeteries are or one of the things that I like about them anyways, are the stones. The stones are so cool because they they're not like people stones. I mean, well, the stones are like people stones, but like the wording on it are so like, they're adorable. It's like literally like, like Coco, like man's best friend, and it's some of like the sweetest wording that you'd ever seen. And yeah, I'll do some video. I'll go through some of them and I'll do some videos on them so that you can see, because some of these like cemeteries are just so precious, and you can see so much love and in these stones. And some of them, like, I mean, literally date back to the early like 1900s, and they're absolutely just precious. And and again, you could just see so much love that went into the the love that went into what these people did. So I'll do some videos on it, because they are neat walkthroughs. And so I like going there. I think it's interesting. And again, you see all sorts of things. You see horses and all sorts of animals. And but again, you see kind of a piece of people's lives. And I that's no, it's just neat to me. It's neat to me how again, you get to walk with somebody on their journey a little bit. And so that's nice. But anyway, so yeah, it's but again, we do have places that they and maybe heck, maybe I'll look in this, something like that sometime too, so that people can see that, because there's places that will do like full they'll do full funerals for people. And I mean, those are nice too. It's amazing what people will do out here. So, and oh yeah. Michelle said that they will go back and visit favorite places and the graveyards to go for walks. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, that's, I'm telling you, there's, it's nice. It's like I said, it's to have a special place to go and visit. And I mean, just like with people, just like when you have a, final resting place for a person, you can just go and visit. And it's special. So yeah, it's, again, but I'll have to do some videos. Maybe that's something I'll do this week too, because I've got some time off. So it'll be a nice different video for the week. So maybe we did the cooking video this week. And again, Tuesday is going to be our pet loss video. And then um, this week we'll be back on track with Saturday's video next week. So yeah, it just, again, I like to keep something, different and special, and keep things moving. And again, sorry about tomorrow, but we're going to have a little bit of a celebration party tomorrow night. And yeah, tons of history in cemeteries. Yeah, Patty says tons of history in cemeteries. Even in regular cemeteries, just to, just to go through. Just to go through. The moderator says, yeah, celebration tomorrow. Even in regular cemeteries, just to walk through. And a lot of people you think that they're sad places, but I mean, honestly, they're a nice little celebration of life. There's people's lives are there. And it's, to me, it's history. That's history. So I think that it's a nice, it's a nice peaceful place. And so, but yes, tomorrow tomorrow we celebrate the moderator. And uh, you know it's a good start of the year for her. And so we will have a nice dinner for her. And then we'll be back on track on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So we will that will be regular pet loss. And then, like I said, Wednesday maybe we'll do the I'll between now and Wednesday I'll have that new video up. So we'll do that. And then as long as the snow I'll have to make sure the snow's melted for that. So, but either way, we'll figure something out, and then we'll be back on track for Saturday. The is Valentine's Day. Is that is wait is Valentine? Yeah, Valentine's Day is next Saturday. Yay! So that's exciting. So then the next Saturday is Valentine's Day, and we will be doing some fun Valentine's Day things. And yes, oh yeah, Ottoman Noir. Yay! Yeah, exactly. And so we are going to, yeah, it. The, telling you what, again, big, good, good things are tomorrow. So everybody, congratulate the moderator. Good things are gonna. Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. Everybody have a cold beverage for the moderator tomorrow. She deserves it. So um, good things are happening. So yes, 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 yes. But yeah, so we will be back on Tuesday for Pet Loss Day, and then we will be back on Saturday again for we'll have a special Valentine's Day night, and then again, on the regular scheduled. But if any, thank you all for stopping by tonight. If you don't have a friend, you have lots now. Please tell all your friends and family about it. About it, about us. We appreciate everybody stopping by. Oh wait, I'll enjoy the Winter Olympics. Is that already started? Wait, or is that started? Yes, 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 yes. That's not wait. It was always was the opening of the Olympics tonight? Did I miss that tonight or no? Was that on tonight or no? When did the Olympics start? Is that tonight? Oh no. Did I miss the Winter Olympics tonight? Oh no. Oh, it's on now. Oh, good. Well, good. Now, it must be the opening. Is the opening um, things on now? Okay, good. Well, good. Then we can go. Now everybody can go and watch the opening the opening. What do you call it? It's on the Olympics. So, all right. Well, we will see everybody on Tuesday. But have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Everybody be safe. Michelle, do not get sunburned. And if you guys don't have a friend, you have more now. Take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Hugs to Bubba, hugs to Violet, hugs to Noir. We will see everybody later. Bye, bye, bye. See you later. Bye. Bye.